Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Shreya Tajen, also known as Empress 1111. If you're new to my channel, please click subscribe, like, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and current videos. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for all of my subscribers. I am now officially at 400. I could not have done this without you. Thank you for your love, contributions, and your donations. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the comments, the subscribes, and everything that you have done to contribute to my channel. And as a labor of love, I am going to go ahead and do a reading for the Divine Feminines. And I have tapped into your current energy right now. And as a whole, collectively, it is beautiful. Crowning your reading, you have the healing card. And with the healing card, you are definitely in healing mode. You are going through a major transformation and shift. Before I get further into the reading, let me go ahead and call in some help. I call in air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. I also call upon the highest of the highest of the high, which is Yad-He Vahe, to be able to give me the information that is necessary for your ascension and your evolution of your soul, myself included, past, present, and future, and all directions in time and space. And so it is. All right. So back to the Divine Feminines in your healing process. You are now in this state of rebirthing. You have so much clarity and awareness right now that everything that you have endured has prepared you for the moment where you now stand. You stand with all of the knowledge that you have gained, with all of the spiritual tools that you have amassed, and you are now standing in your true power and your true authentic self. With that being said, you are now changing your regimens, the way that you eat, even the way that you think. You have done a complete mental revamping. You have a new mental diet. You're now listening to audios and in audiobooks and ebooks and things online and downloading things to Audible, listening to YouTube on how to order your mind and direct your mind. You now have your head over heart and you're not emotionally attached to the outcome of this situation with the divine masculine. And because of that, you are going to be rewarded your successes in life. Some of you are going to be rewarded during the career path, which is your soul path from the divine, in which you have contracted to do in this incarnation, in order for you to be able to live your true authentic life. You're going to be rewarded from the universe for doing such a good job, because that is to be commended. There are so many people that are walking around that are living that are not living at all. And the reason why I say they're not living at all is because they are in the matrix. They are on that hamster wheel of doing the mundane things, going to work, coming home, eating dinner, getting ready for work, and doing it all over again. They're not traveling. They're not going out in nature. They're not exploring anything because they don't even have time to explore themselves. So some of you, I feel, are entrepreneurs. And if you're not entrepreneurs, you have an entrepreneur spirit and you're probably in corporate America and you are helping those that are around you with your knowledge as much as you can possibly get in at the time that you have the allotted time, based off of your current situation. And I sense for some of you, you're transitioning out of being employed, gainful employed, to now doing what your soul mission and what you have been commissioned to do by source. And that is the reason why rewards are coming in for you. Those are going to come in as monetary gifts. Okay. Those are going to come in as business partnerships. And some of you are going to be doing business with your divine masculine, and there's going to be opportunities that are going to present itself where you and a masculine can run and operate a business as you may have done in time past. And for some of you, that you basically are going to do based off of your divine contract. Now, I see that whatever the case is, whatever is coming in for you, divine feminines, it's coming in very swiftly. It's coming in very quickly. It is a very quick movement, and it is exactly on time. There are no more delays. And the energy that I'm pulling, it deals with your career, your business, and it also deals with your romance as well. Distance is just an illusion. Distance is not an obstacle, okay? Whatever moved away from you, divine feminines, is now fast approaching you and moving in with great alarming speeds. And at this very now moment, all you have to do is continue to move with the natural ebb and flow of life, okay? The ebbs is when things are at a standstill, and the flow is when things are moving. And so right now, this card is confirmation from the universe that things are now flowing. Even if they're not exactly the way that you want them to be, you at this moment are flowing with the natural rhythm of life. You are in a deep harmonic resonance with the way that the divine is moving things in divine ordering, so things can take place decently and by arrangement according to his and her, and I would say her because, Mother, Father, God, and acknowledging both the mother and the father plan in a way that divine planning has mapped everything out for you. Some would say that it's fate, but whatever the case may be, you and fate are about to meet each other face to face, whether that is with your fated partner, which is your divine masculine, or whether that is just with a higher level soulmate. But whatever the case may be, your time is coming, and this card is to show you that your time is now. You have the High Priestess of Spirit. This is a card just to indicate and show you that there is a spirit that operates within all of us, inside and outside of us, that is backing you and that is here for you in the invisible realm, pulling things and pushing things into place. Okay? So know that all things, events, circumstances, experiences are all interwoven in this web of life, like a magical web that can be seen only in the darkness of the night and not by human eyes. Okay? So not by human standards is this going to happen for you the way that you want it, but according to divine standards and divine structuring and orchestration. Everything is happening to you the way that it needs to in a divine scheme of things. You are going to get some type of meaningful coincidence, a blessed friendship, a lover, a return of a lover, or a significant experience that is going to be all orchestrated by the divine to help you become more powerful in your being that you have been in times past, and now you're going to be the person that you are meant to become. No matter what it seems like on a physical front and what is in front of you and what you see with your very eyes in this present moment, something important is brewing. Something is being stirred up in the pot. You will know the answer to that what soon enough. But right now, it is being kept a secret. And there is a why. Don't you think for not 1 second that the reason why you and your divine masculine are not in union is not for a greater purpose. All things come together for divine will and purpose, no matter what it is. You may step forward now knowing that some things are just not meant to be known. And there are some times where things have to remain a mystery. You cannot know it all. That is the divine's job. That is the reason why the divine is omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient, okay? Because everything that needs to be known will be revealed in its own due time. And sometimes knowing it all can become a distraction. And it would also spoil the outcome. If you knew everything that was going to happen to you, exactly the way that it was going to happen to you, when it was going to happen to you, every time, every single time, you wouldn't even enjoy your life because there will be no mystery. Okay? There is a saying that absence make the heart grow fonder. If you had everything that you always wanted, when you wanted, how you wanted it, then you wouldn't be so much in adoration for the anticipation of the culmination of the relationship between you and your divine counterpart. Now you have the deceit card. Now, sometimes this could be a literal deceit from someone being deceptive and manipulative and lying to you. But based off of the cards that are around you, I am sensing that this reading is all about you, divine feminines. I don't feel like it's about any outside influences or forces. And at this moment, up until now, it doesn't even have anything to do with the divine masculine. This is self-betrayal. You have betrayed yourself because you have lacked the confidence in this situation, knowing that you are manifesting this relationship. You have been manifesting this relationship the whole ding dang on time. But you, in your anticipation and your anxiousness, have overshadowed and crowded out the reality of what this really is and why this is really happening. You see, you have been distracted by the Maya, the illusion of what's going on around you, what the divine masculine said, what he didn't say. You've been reading in between lines, trying to figure out the hidden meanings of why he said what he said, the way he said it, and how he said it. Quit doing that, because that is going to slow down your healing process. Everything right now is up for interpretation. And what I mean by that is that don't become so attached about what's being done right now, because what's being done right now is not what is of utmost importance. What is of the utmost importance is you're trusting the universe, trusting God, trusting your angels, trusting the universe, that every being that exists in this moment in time, in all directions, time and space, past, present, and future, is here and is conspiring for you in your union. Once you have all of that, that's all the confidence that you need in order for everything to come into play. What else is next? What else is left? Well, I have that answer. What's left from that point is your transformation. For you to rise as the phoenix that you are. To realize that you have came out of the fire and you are now clearing the smoke from the ashes. That is where you are in this now moment. You are in the ashes, which means that you are still, to some degree, feeling the heat. No, you are not to be discredited or discounted for the feelings and the emotions that you are having right now, because the feelings and the emotions that you are having right now are very real to you. You see, and you have to have these feelings because this is all a part of the becoming. This is all a part of your healing process. With the Princess of Wands, you are going through a process, and this process is your transformation process. The transformation process had to happen in order for you to have this. Do you see this? This is how it ends. If you want to know how it ends, if you want a sneak peek, you want a sneak preview, this is your glimpse. And I repeat, this is only a glimpse. It is not up to you to know how it's going to be brought together. It is not up to you to know the time that it's going to happen. All you have to know is that it's going to happen. Period. Point blank. There is no ifs and there is no buts. There is no commas and there is no question marks behind when the divine has set something in motion. There's only a period. That's it. There is nothing else after that period. Do not get so consumed and distracted on how it's going to be brought about that you miss your journey along the way to your destination. You see, you are traveling, you are spiritually traveling through all dimensions and all levels of existence, parallel universes, parallel existence, fragmented self. Okay? You are actually now at this moment where you are suspended in time. Time has completely stand still as far as you know it, because now you are not in a literal or a physical, tangible reunion with your divine masculine. But just know that in that suspension of time, when things freeze, that's when everything is happening simultaneously anyway. That is just an illusion. The separation and the distance. Those are just illusions. They're not even real. You are always connected on a soul level and a spirit level 24/7, 365 and a half. Okay? You are at this moment that where you have to dance in the hallway waiting for Source to open up your door for your grand reality. For the you know how they have these reality shows and they have the grand finale? But do you realize that while they're sitting in the waiting rooms or while they're sitting and they're talking, that everyone is like anxious and nervous and crying, and people don't know what's going to be said and they don't know how it's going to turn out. And then you come to find out after you review it with these people that things turned out even better than what they even anticipated, where you are the main character and the main survivor or the main reality person in your life. And know that everything is going to be just perfect. You have to trust it. You have to know this with every fiber of your being, that all is well and it shall be. All right, I have come to the conclusion of this beautiful reading and transmission. You guys are doing so well, Divine Feminines. I am so proud of you, really from the bottom of my heart. It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, or leave a love donation if you feel inclined to. You can also purchase a gift from my gift Amazon registry list, and it will appear on the channel. I now wrap you in my love, and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste. Love you guys.